Ni hao.
Ni hao.
Good morning from Chongqing. This is a new city for us. We've actually been here for like 2 or 3 days, kind of kicking it in our hotel because it has been raining, but today is absolutely gorgeous. We've got some fun plans today, but that's gonna be like a whole different thing. Right now, we're just gonna kind of walk around and explore for the first time, but look at this. We were right on the banks of the Yangtze River, or the Chongqing River, I think is how it's said in Mandarin. But yeah, it's the 3rd longest river in the world. How cool is that?
It's cool. We're gonna go see the Raffles City Center because we're staying in this area. Figure why not check it out and grab some lunch, yeah?
Yes, I'm very hungry.
Same.
So yeah, this is our first time kind of like walking around and exploring. I think this is your first time walking around and exploring.
No, I went out the other day. We got those dumplings.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, we saw the whole warehouse district. That was crazy. We didn't realize when we stayed here that we're staying in this like huge wholesale commerce area, which makes sense because there's a bunch of ports here. But yeah, there's so much clothing and shoes and hats and just like everything you could possibly imagine. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. You see right up there? There's like an observation deck.
Oh, you mean like right there?
Yeah.
There we go.
That's cool.
Yeah, there's like a little observation area. You can go up there. This is the Raffles City building, which you'll see a little bit later. I'm like this, trying to look up at it. So you'll see a little bit later in the video. We'll show you the building itself. It's super impressive looking. It's a massive shopping mall and hotel and bar complex with a viewing area. This goes under it, right here. And then this goes around it. I thought we could walk around this side here, but basically we're on kind of like a little peninsula at the convergence of 2 rivers, one being the Yangtze and one being the Zhejiang? I can't say that right. Don't hate me. We can walk though. And there's kind of a little like finger pointing between where the 2 rivers split and where the convergence is. And there's like a square or like a central park type area to go hang out, and that's very popular in this area. It's called Xiaomian Square, and so I kind of wanted to go check that out because that's just where we are, and then move on from there. So right now we're walking through the parking deck of Raffles City.
It's a nice parking deck.
I think there's like 2 hotels in this mall area. There's one that's called Ascot.
Ascot, yep.
Yeah. Oh, is this the Ascot as well?
No, actually, that's Office Tower A. That's Ascot over there.
Okay, so maybe there's only one hotel called the Ascot, and then there's something called, obviously Raffles City is the mall itself, where there's a bunch of restaurants and things like that. And then there's something else I forgot the name of. Capital Land, that's what it's called. This
and
is way too dark.
there's also that place called the Crystal, and I think it has like dining and bars and stuff, but we went in there the other day and we were like, this feels too fancy, and so we left.
I think I was wearing sweatpants.
Yeah, we were like, we actually just came out to buy Mike his new backpack to celebrate 60,000 subscribers on our main channel. So
cool.
If you were subscribed, thank you so much. You guys helped him buy a very much needed
upgrade.
new camera bag. But yeah, we weren't planning to film or anything, and so we were just kind of, you know, looking sort of scrubbish, if you will, and so we didn't feel proper in the Crystal area, and so we just left.
We didn't even go see it because we felt like they would just turn us away.
Oh, and there's also the Intercontinental Hotel, which we actually had, sorry I'm doing so many plugs, but we actually had the pleasure of staying at the world's largest building. So stay tuned for that. That's gonna be on our main channel. And it was a really, really cool experience. We actually ended up spending 24 hours there.
It was the first time that we tried to do like a concept video, if you will. And we crashed our drone.
Ooh.
Right in the beginning.
It was so painful.
Yeah, still is. Still haven't replaced it.
It definitely set the tone to have a bad day, and it took us like a little bit to recover, but it ended up being a really, really cool experience. So. What bridge is that?
That's the other bridge. So we're near that like really famous
like the Hangya Caves or whatever?
That's like right over here to the left.
Oh, okay.
But we're not gonna go there today.
Nah, soon.
Yeah. So we've got kind of basically a couple plans today. We're filming 2 videos for this channel on the same day, which is crazy for us because just this whole idea of less edited, more walk-in vlog style content is still, I guess, new and not really what we're used to. But we're filming 2 videos today. This is going to be kind of our first impressions of the city because, again, like I mentioned, it's the first day that's been not raining and cold. And yeah, we just figured we'd get out, get some fresh air, get some food, kind of hang out. And then later tonight we have reservations at a very special restaurant, and we're very excited to go. So we're gonna make a whole other video about that so that this doesn't turn out to be like a 5-hour-long video.
Oh, okay, so I know this building, I think it lights up red at night, and so that'll be really, really pretty.
It looks like a spaceship.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, it's really cool looking. This whole city is really cool. It's like, it's unlike any place I've ever been. I think this is the largest city we've ever been in.
I think so.
And I guess there's some confusion of whether it may or may not be the largest city in the world. I don't believe it is actually the largest city in the world when you consider city and population. I know that there's some YouTubers out there saying that this is the largest city in the world that you had
like
no idea
every
existed.
Video.
And it's just like every other video about Chongqing is about that.
The city no one's heard of.
Yeah, but I feel like at this point so many people have heard of it. Like I knew about the city and I don't do any research about anything. So I don't believe it's actually the largest city in the world. But it is, I think, if the population figures are true, it is the largest city we've ever been to. But again, there's some speculation on whether that's the thing or not. Anyways, look at these cool buildings. Yeah.
That's the building. Right there. So we'll see that at night. Hopefully lit red up.
Yeah.
Lit up red.
Look at this.
Lit red up.
You can take these cool cruise ships all along and they'll kind of go around the city and show you things. There's a lot of really awesome bridges. Like I don't know if you can see this one out in the distance, but this one right here, they're all very unique. And then you've got a big suspension bridge right here. And then kind of where we started this adventure, there's also another really cool suspension bridge that I'm sure we'll see at some point. We're still getting the hang of what kind of content we're gonna film for this channel versus like what kind of content we film for our main channel. And if you haven't seen any videos on our main channel, they're more tailored towards travelers trying to plan their trip, like really popular things to do, places to go, things to eat, things you must see. Whereas this channel, it's kind of more just like whatever we feel like making.
And it's for a close-knit community.
Yeah, this is like hanging out with us and us hanging out with you.
All 1,000 of you. We just reached 1,000 subscribers, and it's so
crazy.
cool.
It's crazy. We put out 2 videos, we reached 1,000 subscribers. That's absolutely amazing. It just feels bananas to us that there's 1,000 people that want to watch us just wander around and talk about stuff and our feelings and our thoughts. Yeah, so.
All right, let's wander.
Yeah, let's do what we said we're gonna do. We're not just gonna stand here all day. Yeah, this is really cool. Again, above me, you can see this like crazy building.
Oh, there's people up there.
Are there?
Yeah. Whoa, that like makes me dizzy.
Being cute and dancing?
Probably not. Probably not as cute as I'm hoping to be.
I think it's really cute. Look at this crazy city through the scaffolding.
It's pretty cool.
It is.
It's totally different than where we just came from too. We just left Chengdu. Chengdu is like an awesome city. Also way bigger than it feels. Like, I think it has like, I don't know if it's 14 million or 21 million or
I think we can
lots of
like
millions.
20 million.
It's a lot of people, but honestly, it didn't feel like a lot of people. And this city feels like a lot of people. And the buildings are much taller and much bigger, and it's just super interesting. If you're not familiar with Chongqing, it's a very hilly city. It's actually known as the mountain
Mountain City,
Mountain
the
Alley
Fog
City. I don't know, something. And so there's tons and tons of different levels. Like actually right in front of us is like a super good example. But there's underground tunnels, there's these huge skyscrapers, there's like towering buildings where you feel like you're on the like bottom floor, but you're actually like 20 stories high. And we're gonna show you all that on our main channel. I'm super excited too. But yeah, it's just such an interesting place.
I love that car.
Which one?
The one that looks like a Grand Theft Auto supercar, but
yeah.
it's made by a cell phone company.
What
Look at
is
this
that?
thing. It's a Xiaomi.
Xiaomi?
Yeah.
It's probably like Xiaomi.
It might be Xiaomi, but
I doubt it's Xiaomi.
let us know in the comments. Which
Xiaomi.
one is it? It's probably Xiaomi. All the cars in China remind me of cars from Grand Theft Auto, like, yeah, just Grand Theft Auto. I don't remember which version. I think it's Grand Theft Auto 5.
How do we get to like the square area? I think you took us the wrong way.
Maybe?
Yeah.
Oh, camera shop just messaged me.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, my filter's here. We can go get it.
Oh, that's amazing. We're literally right here. You want to
Yeah.
go grab it?
Yeah, let's go grab it.
Okay, cool. We're gonna show you the mall.
Yeah, we're gonna go to Raffles City. Oh, yep, he's got it.
Oh, amazing. And we've already paid for it?
Already paid for it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, let's go get
I have
it.
arrived at the store. You can pick it up in the afternoon, which I have to imagine means now because he sent me a photo
Yeah,
of
it should be now time.
it. Yeah.
Cool?
All right, we're gonna go grab a camera filter. So I still think the best way to
'cause
get
there's
across
no
is this
way.
way. Yeah, but we get up there this way.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Oh wait, no, I was on this side. That's
No,
right. Yeah,
I don't
we gotta
think
go
so.
this way. Yeah, so yeah, you're watching us figure out how to walk and meet people. That is perfect timing. Yeah, so I also ordered a new filter for our camera because we use filters on our lenses to allow us to kind of control the amount of light that goes in to the sensor. They're called neutral density filters. And the one I have for our main camera is just kind of crappy. It's like not really a good brand. And it just adds this like color cast and it kind of messes with the colors. And so I've been trying to find this really nice filter for some time and have been unable to find it in any of the countries we've gone to. And when I went to go buy my backpack, because that was a dealer for that particular brand of backpack I bought, which is a PGY Tech. I'll probably show you in one of these videos because why not? It's really fun to show off new stuff. But they happen to carry that brand. They didn't have the filter in stock, but they said they were able to order it. So I just went ahead and paid them on Alipay. Got a really good deal on it too, which is crazy. And then fingers crossed the thing would show up and they were like, yeah, it'll be here in a couple days. Here it is, it's a couple days later. So really, really happy we were able to square that away. So hopefully you can let us know. Our main channel videos will look. Ni hao. Hello. Huh? Yeah. YouTube. Billy.
Bye.
Bye. 谢谢. People here are so nice. They're so curious about this little thing because it looks like a little alien periscope. But
I had
funny.
no idea what you're talking about.
I know. I figured maybe Billy he would understand. But yeah, which is funny though because we've also seen a ton of people walking around with these things. So
Yeah, I've seen them in China more than I've seen anywhere else, which I guess makes sense because I think they're made here, but
yeah.
I love it. It's like the perfect little camera. I wish we are not affiliates, unfortunately, but I wish we were because this is like my favorite thing that we've ever bought. We've bought so many like little gadgets and things throughout the years that we've just ended up wasting our money on, frankly. Like I've bought myself like a little not DSLR, point and shoot camera.
Yeah, well, a vlogging
used that for like
camera,
3
yeah.
months, got rid of it. We've gotten like,
The
what else?
DJI phone gimbal.
Yeah,
because she
didn't-
was like, we're gonna film on our phones and
Didn't use that. That was a waste of money. But this thing is like, oh, the best.
awesome. Yeah, the image quality for such a small, compact camera is great, and it's like super stable. Like,
Well, you know what's funny? So with our last video, I think it'll be our last video, when we were arriving to Chengdu, some of you guys commented on Billy that you could notice the difference that we weren't quite as steady because we were using our phone versus the pocket,
Yeah.
and so you guys can
Yeah.
tell the difference, which I think is interesting.
yeah, and also some people said, like in our Christmas video that we posted on our main channel, that they were wondering why
Yeah.
our shots weren't as stable. They looked better, but they weren't as stable because we don't have a gimbal for our big main camera. I think we got to go this way.
Okay.
I don't know how to get up there from here. Oh, it's a shopping mall this way, so
Oh, perfect.
we'll just do it this way. But yeah, we don't have a gimbal for our main camera. We had one, but it was massive and it was a pain to carry around and set up. And honestly, just like holding this thing out like super far was just, it's so heavy, and Ashley could never vlog with it. And this is great because I can just give it to her. And she's good. We're good to go. And I don't have to hold it all the time. And then I
Also-
can run around with my main camera and get B-roll.
Tiananmen Square was definitely the way that we were just coming from, so Mike was taking us the complete opposite
Well,
way.
it's because we cut through. That's what I was trying to do, but then we cut through here. So
Anyway,
we'll go get the filter. We'll see you inside the mall because it's dark here. And then we'll go to Xiaomian Square and then we'll get some food. So yeah, we're gonna cover you up and I have to remember to pull it off. We could get food here.
we could get food here, yeah.
It's not as exciting, but
It's not, but it is food.
We're the same person.
We sure are. I think I saw a sushi restaurant. I think
Oh,
it's
yeah?
right there, yeah.
Okay.
I wonder if it's actually sushi. We've been like craving sushi for weeks now, and we haven't been able to find what we wanted. We found sushi, but like I'm kind of picky when it comes to sushi. I really only like tuna, but they have tuna. Oh my God, but it's coming soon. They're not here yet. Ugh. So frustrating.
Sorry, my love.
Wah, wah, wah. If you know of a good sushi place in Chongqing that serves tuna, let me know. In case I ever come back.
There's like stores for everything. I didn't realize like the construction tractor brand Caterpillar had like a fashion line. I've also seen Jeep as a fashion line, like Fila is like a huge brand out here. Yeah, they got a New Balance store. I would love to get some New Balances. So many cool stores. Like, what is this store? I've never even heard of this brand. Like this store, I've never heard of them. Urke. Ooh, we could get some more coffee. Do love coffee. We've already had our Luckin for the day.
We did.
Those velvet lattes from Luckin. They are maybe one of my favorite coffees I've had.
Look at that place.
Yeah, what is that?
I think it's like a dessert place, maybe.
Like a dessert cafe?
Yeah.
Looks like they have flatbread pizzas.
Oh yeah, so maybe just a cafe.
Yeah. Little Mobile Suit Gundam things down there. Yeah, I think it's on this floor. Maybe it's, oh no, it's one floor up.
One floor up? Okay.
One floor up. This mall's so big. I've been in here twice. Once to see if they had the backpacks that I was looking for. Once to order the filter and buy the backpack. And now this is the third time and I still am like, oh, I know where it is, and I get lost. I think there's like 5 floors of commerce and then a ton of floors from everywhere else. And this is that really awesome building that we were looking at, and we'll show you a good view from it from the front.
Yeah, the mall is massive and it smells really good.
It does smell very good.
And it's also very convincing at taking hundreds of our dollars.
Maybe even thousands.
No.
Why?
Because
We need a new drone.
you'll just crash it again.
Maybe, not if it's got the good sensors. This one's got omnidirectional sensors.
You can buy a drone if you buy the little protector things.
Deal.
No, we have
see
to
how
get
she
to
lies to me?
10,000 subscribers on our new channel.
We're never gonna get to 10,000 subscribers on our new channel before we go to the Philippines.
Oh, quiet.
I guess we'll just have to see what those beaches look like from the ground.
Stop it. We're thinking about going to the Philippines next, and Mike knows that I want a drone for the Philippines, so he's being a brat. I wish he wouldn't have crushed the one we had. But anyway, check out these cool cameras. I want my own camera, but I just can't justify it because I don't want more things to carry. But this is the store that we're at, where Mike's getting his drone. Not his drone, where he's getting his lens. Did you get it?
I did.
Ooh, how pretty.
Yeah.
Expensive piece of glass.
Yeah, it's my first foyer into like professional filters.
Nice.
Yeah.
What do you mean? You've had an ND before.
Yeah, but this is like the first nice one. All the other ones we've had have been like the bottom of the barrel. And the rule in cameras is you don't put cheap glass on front of nice glass. And we have like nice cameras, and then like, and so now I'm gonna test this one out, and if this one works really well, then I can get one for like our other lens, because I have 2 lenses and they both use different filter sizes. But
How much was it?
cheaper than that. Like this is $698. I paid $550 for it. So that's like a great deal. And I don't know whether they gave me that deal because I bought a backpack as well or what, but like, or maybe this is like the retail price and I got like a sale price, I'm not sure, but that's a phenomenal deal. It's like almost like $75 when I think in the United States, they cost like $150, $160. So that's like 50% off what it would cost, which is why I was like, absolutely, I had to buy it.
All right, place your bets. How long until he scratches it?
Watch your tongue. I've never scratched one of our NDs before. So.
Just crashed our drones.
Yeah, of course. I'd much rather scratch our NDs than crash a drone. But drones are much easier to find and replace than this is. I've been to like 5 countries trying to find this particular product, whereas everywhere's got DJI stuff.
All right, let's see. So what do you think? Do you want to grab lunch here, or do you want to walk around?
Yeah, I just kind of feel
Not
like
mall food?
I kind of feel like mall food's like a cop-out, right?
I don't know. I guess. All right.
Is there anything here you want specifically that like we have to eat at the mall? Because like
no.
I could definitely eat at the mall and then go wander around. I just feel like we're going out to a fancy dinner tonight. We should probably eat less expensive right now.
We are
maybe not a bigger meal.
We are going to a very cool hot pot experience. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but Chongqing has a bunch of really unique hot pots, and I think we picked a good one. I don't know that it's going to be the best hot pot we have in Chongqing, but I do definitely think it is something that most of the world will not experience, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, I kind of feel like we should go eat like some local food somewhere in like a little shop.
Okay, we're gonna actually take you to Xiaomian Square since Mike got us lost. All the shade today.
Lots of shade. Where are your sunglasses? Okay, so surprising enough, I don't know that we would have found Xiaomian Square from where we were before. It's the first basically example of how confusing this city can be. We were on the ground floor, like where the streets were, where the cars were, and we had to go up 5 floors to get to the store we were at in the mall. And without going down any floors,
we went down three floors.
3 floors or
Yeah.
1 floor?
No, because we went down 2 floors, because this is the second level, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay,
and we were on the fourth.
Yeah. And so we're on the second level, and here we are in like a city square with the mall behind us and some massive Gundams.
And you would feel like you were on the ground floor, but where we just came from, we know that we're actually like way up some stories.
At least 3 or 4 stories up.
Yeah.
Because we were at like B3.
It's very strange. It like feels like I'm in the air, but not.
Yeah.
It's weird. Honestly, like we've seen other people talk about this, and I'm like, what? Like that's just like, I don't know. I think everyone's being dramatic, but it is. It's weird. Like when you're actually here, it is a strange feeling. It's hard to explain, I guess, unless you've experienced it before.
Yeah, I tried explaining this to Ashley. So typically when we get into a city for the first time, I'm definitely an explorer. I don't like staying still. She likes going and being like, we've traveled, we've been on a train or a plane or a bus or whatever for X
I
amount
like
of
to
hours.
unpack, take my time.
Yeah. Whereas I'm like, let's go out and see stuff. So I normally go find us food and kind of spend an hour or two giving her space and wandering around and seeing what I can see and getting the lay of the land. And I also felt that same way, that I was like, I just feel like people are making things dramatic. And I immediately called her and was like, yo, I see what everyone means. Because
True story.
yeah, it's weird. I was trying to get to here from our hotel to see if the backpack place had the backpack. And so I went out and I went the other way because I kind of just wanted to explore. I ended up walking down a bunch of stairs and then straight and then upstairs to get back on the street and then down through a basement thing. I took like an escalator down into a basement, which was like a food court under the city that then also led me out to the street again and then went upstairs to go downstairs to get to here. And I was like, I'm so confused. But yeah, so the building that Ashley said lights up all red is now over here. We're seeing it from higher up. We'll show you real
Yeah,
quick.
show the area.
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
been a lot of us talking. But yeah, like look at this, and it's obviously a popular place. There's tons of people here getting photos, taking pictures, hanging out with their family, looking at the rivers, looking at this beautiful city. That is even more beautiful behind us. Yeah, look at this.
I wonder if that bridge lights up at night.
I'm sure it does. Everything
I
here
bet
lights
it's
up at
beautiful,
night.
yeah.
Yeah, so we were just down here earlier.
Huh.
This is a much better view of where we are. Yeah, we've got like nearly panoramic views.
That building's cool.
It's
And look
crazy.
at the Raffles building.
Oh yeah, and then here's
That's where we just came
the
out of.
super impressive Raffles building with this like tube-like skywalk that wraps around. When we finally get down and outside to the front of this place, there's like usually like lines of people getting these like really fancy photos and taking all their photos and stuff. But yeah, let's go over here. Let's check this out.
Okay, yeah, it's pretty. It's kind of a cloudy day, but it doesn't take away from the like cool factor of the city.
Yeah, I've heard that the city's called the Fog City
I have also heard that.
and the Mountain City and the Cyberpunk City.
I think it's the Fog City because it's the mountain city.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That would make a
All
little
the
bit of
fog
sense.
gets trapped
Yeah,
in between the mountains.
like a sea of mist maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of.
It feels like we're so far away from the mall, and I know we just came from there.
I know.
but the scale of everything. I feel like we've said this maybe at least 15, 20 times since we've been in China, but the scale of everything, like you think like, oh, it's just a couple blocks away, and then it turns out to be so much further away. It's just such a massive country, and the scale of these cities is like unlike anything we've ever experienced.
Oh, and that's the bridge by our apartment.
Oh yeah,
Not
sure is.
apartment or hotel.
Yeah, these are like massive, thick bricks.
Yeah, look at that. It's like bigger than my arm.
This is beautiful. I love over here where you see like the mountains and the trees and the hills going up and then the skyscrapers being built up the mountain. I think that's like the best example of it being multi-tiered levels that we've seen because we can see it from afar.
Yeah. I'd be really interested too. I don't think we're gonna do it this trip because it's the middle of winter, and growing up in Michigan, I absolutely hate the cold. Also, I'm not from California. A lot of you think I am because I say like a lot, but it's just because I get nervous on camera and it's a way to it's a filler word. But no, I'm actually from Michigan, and growing up there, it snows a lot, it's cold, it's gray like this most of the year, and so I don't like the cold. But that being said, we want to come back in the summer or the fall or even the late spring and go see more of like the nature areas, and so there's actually a place that's not too far from here that is supposed to be really beautiful. The name is escaping me. I think it starts with a W. Ni hao. Ni hao. Yeah.
This is a nice camera.
Oh wow, yeah, it's nice.
Okay.
Here's us. It's fun.
Oh, 谢谢.
Oh my god. Oh, 6万多粉丝. That's me.
Fine.
Oh, that's you. Oh, I see. Oh, here, take a photo,
Oh yeah, so
and we'll add you. Hi, Aji.
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, cool. We'll add you right now. Thank you so much.
Hi,
Bye.
it's nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you. Bye.
谢谢.
Hi, Aji. If you see this.
Man, this is like a mind your head situation. Ooh, almost.
I don't feel like most people are as tall as you.
I feel like there's a lot of really tall Chinese people. It's our first round of lots of stairs. I actually love stairs.
Love stairs.
They're good for you. They're
About
good
as much as I love hills.
yeah, they're good for your butt.
Yeah.
Stairs are no joke.
That bird's pretty.
What bird?
Right there.
Oh yeah.
Little flitter bird.
You love birds.
I do. All of a sudden, too, ever since I got into my 30s. I don't know much about birds, but I know that I like them now, whereas before I didn't used to notice them.
I think Alaska did that for us.
I think so, too.
The birds in Alaska are really cool. Some like cool little restaurants down here.
Oh, yeah.
This is a long escalator.
Holy cow, yeah, it is.
There's lots of like cool anime shops here that sell anime toys and collectibles, which just makes me wish I had a desk to do all my editing on so that I could have anime collectibles.
One day.
So many people with cameras and getting shots of this, what's right behind me.
Oh, whoa, yeah, that is cool. Ni hao. Oh, no, 谢谢.
So many people offering photo services. And then there's obviously the super Instagram boyfriends and Instagram besties getting all their shots. But here I'm gonna show you what we're looking at. That is the proper fancy famous view. You can see the Ascot Hotel up here, but that is Raffles City right there.
You can see the people way up there. Ooh, that looks good. Maybe. Yeah. Looks kind of yummy.
Yeah, we love Sichuan food. It is delicious.
It is like
Mixed noodles,
so good.
all the different dumplings and hand-rolled wontons and spices and everything. We've heard that the hot pot in Chongqing is like the spiciest hot pot in all of the land. People say that this building looks like the Marina Bay Sands in Singapore.
Careful.
And apparently that's because it was built by a Singaporean. I don't know what they have to do with each other. It's not like all Singaporeans think the Marina Bay Sands is the most beautiful building or anything, but there's a connection there. All right, what are you in the mood for?
Food.
What kind of food?
I don't know. Like all those places were calling to me, but I feel like they're probably like good, but you know, whatever. because they're right next to the touristy spot. So like I'm trying to walk a little bit further, but honestly, we might be going to more touristy spots. I don't like have any idea of where we are.
So there's one place I would go just because it was such a cute experience yesterday. The place that I got us food from yesterday, they were so nice.
Yeah.
And they were so adorable that I would go back there.
Okay.
And we can, but if we see something on the way, we can stop there, obviously.
Okay.
That place does look cool, though.
I know. I love the dragons.
Yeah. Dragons, stairs, more stairs. Chinese people always had the pose game on point. I feel like we have no idea what we're doing when we're posing for photos.
Oh, this place is cool looking.
This place is cool looking. They're like beckoning to you.
Oh, do you want to do it?
Why not? We're here.
You sure? Okay.
You've done it. You've opened the door. Ni hao.
Okay, you want to sit here?
Sure.
Okay. Is this okay? Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
It smells really, really good.
It does.
So I am down.
Got beef. There's
Oh, I
menus there.
see. Okay, okay. 谢谢. Okay, so this is what they've got. I can't read any of it, but with a little bit of translation help, we'll be good to go. I think we gotta get the chickpea noodles here, yeah? That's like a specialty?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's the rice noodles with peas. These are
Xiaomian, that's what we need to try. That's like a Chongqing specialty, I think.
Xiaomian?
Yeah.
Xiaomian?
Xiaomian? Yeah, yeah.
谢谢.
What's the other thing called? I don't have my phone. It's in Norton, or it's in Notion. She asked if we wanted it spicy.
Xiaoshu.
Chaoshu.
Xiaoshu.
Chaoshu. Yeah.
Xiaoshu? Xiaoshu?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 谢谢. Chaoshu.
Okay.
Chaoshu.
谢谢.
She was asking us if we wanted it spicy or not, and we always wanted spicy. So that's exciting. They're very sweet. I'm glad she could help us figure out what we needed. We have a translator device, and it works amazingly, but unfortunately we realized that our data ran out, and so...
Yeah, our data ran out, but moreover, like you can download the offline packs. The one thing that I found very strange about it is, so I downloaded offline Chinese to English, but there is no option for English to Chinese. There's like English to Japanese, English to Spanish.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's very strange. So I'm gonna connect it to the internet again and see if I can find that. Because that feels very odd to me. Ooh, I wanna see this filter. I wanna see how it looks and fits on my camera.
Oh, 谢谢. Thank you. That looks delicious. Ooh! I think I got this small, but it is very big, so I'm glad I got the small if I did. Look at that bowl of yum. Oh, it's so good. I absolutely love, I'm pretty sure this is bok choy, and I love bok choy so much. It's something that I never had before coming to Asia, and now it is literally hands down my favorite vegetable. I think I've said that in other videos, but it's because it's relatively new to me and I just love it. And so what this is, if you've never seen this before, this is Xiaomian. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong, but it's basically these wheat noodles with chickpeas, which is kind of interesting and a little bit different from Chengdu's version. I've got the bok choy, unless this is Chinese kale, I'm not actually sure, let me know. And then you can obviously see all of that Szechuan pepper oil, and it just looks so delicious. And is this vegetarian? Oh, thank you. And then that. Ooh, looks so good. I'm having trouble saying it. Chaoshu? Chaoshu?
Chaoshu.
Chaoshu? Yeah, that looks amazing. So again, it's got pretty similar ingredients. Chickpeas, what I imagine is bok choy, the Szechuan pepper oil, and then I think these are filled with pork. I hope. We didn't actually ask, but I think they are. And you can see they kind of look like little tortellinis. How's your lens?
Look at that. So nice.
Fancy. Oh, it's got like a thing.
Yeah, and it's got hard stops so you don't overdo it,
It's gonna be so much easier for me.
Yeah.
Nice.
Very fancy. Looks great. And it comes with a cover, so I don't have to put it on and take it off and put it on all the time.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Super nice. Very excited. Okay, I'm gonna...
All right, well, while he's doing that, I'm gonna eat these noodles so they don't get cold, because they look really good. Let me bump you up a little bit. There we go. Okay.
Look at that inferior chopstick skills.
Ooh, yeah. So in Thailand, everybody praised my chopstick skills, and Mike was jealous. And here, y'all praise his chopstick skills. And so I am trying to do it the proper way, but it is very difficult.
She's trying really hard, but she was struggling so hard to do it the right way. Someone brought her a fork the other day.
Yeah, those dumplings were so slippery.
They were.
It was very cute. He was the kindest old man.
That was an amazing day.
These are delicious.
Yo.
I never had Szechuan food before I came to China. I didn't even know what it was, truly. And now it is literally one of my favorite foods. I'm gonna miss it so much.
Yo. These are amazing. This is a great call. This is a lot of food.
So good.
Yeah. Luckily, I'm starving.
Let's take our thumbnail. Behind the scenes of our goofy YouTube production.
Yeah. I love the crispy little chickpeas.
So this is similar to dandan noodles in Chengdu, but it doesn't have the ground. I think it's ground pork, isn't it? And this is more of like a soup, but it's oil, I think. And then they add the chickpeas. And
From what I understand, they put like the oil and the chili and any seasonings down in the bottom. And then they add like a little bit of broth to that. So it's an oily broth.
it's delicious. But this is vegetarian, right?
I don't know.
I think it is. Although I see a couple little.
Yeah, no, I think it's got meat in it.
Does it?
Yeah.
Just not as much.
I feel like it's the same concept. I think the biggest
Yeah.
difference between this and dandan are that this has the chickpeas in it.
Okay.
Oh, it's so good.
So this is what the little pockets look like, and they're hand
folded.
folded. Oh, they're just so delicious. And I've watched the ladies, not here, but I've watched ladies make them, and they're just so fast, and they can just like pump them out like it's nothing.
They're so good.
Delicious. This spoon says Christmas.
Mind if I add a little bit of vinegar? It's kind of brighten it up.
Go for it. You gonna add to here too?
Yeah, just a little bit. Don't know if I'm supposed to, but I love vinegar. Just kind of cuts through the richness and spice a little bit. It's like everything we've had in Sichuan has been the perfect level of spice. It's just spicy enough to get you like, ooh, that's nice, and it's spicy, but not so spicy that you can't finish it or that you're not enjoying it. I wonder if our hot pot's gonna be like that. Our friends were like, just wait until you get hot pot in Chongqing. It'll blow your socks off. You won't be able to handle it. So we'll see. Okay.
Okay.
谢谢.
Okay, so we had a little bit of trouble paying. This is the second time that we've had this happen, where the vendor wouldn't take our international Visa or MasterCard. And so we had cash this time, but they didn't want to take it. And so we ended up just transferring $3, which is the cost of our lunch, which is absolutely mind-blowing. That's so crazy. But yeah, we just ended up transferring $3 to one of the employees there. So it ended up working out. I'm really, really glad. It is really funny to me how cashless China is. Like, it's cool, especially coming from, Ni hao. Hello. Especially coming from Southeast Asia, where it is such a cash-heavy society. And in Thailand, the ATM fees are huge. I think we end up paying like we pay $6 USD every time we withdraw from the ATM in Thailand. So it is really, really nice having to not pull out cash here in China. Ooh, Mike's still talking to them. I thought it worked out, but he didn't follow me, so maybe it hasn't. But yeah, we'll see. Let's go see what's going on. Did it all work out? What happened?
So similar to when we got to Chengdu, it said this payment type, meaning our Visa, international Visa card, wasn't accepted on Alipay. Luckily, I have cash from the last time that happened, so I tried to pay in cash. They were like, nah, you pay us with Alipay or WeChat or whatever. And so the lady came over, had me just transfer her money, but I had our VPN on.
Oh,
And
so it wasn't
then
going through?
So it wasn't going through. So I just had to wait and make sure. I didn't want to walk away without it going through. So
Yeah,
it
obviously.
went through. We're all good to go.
Cool, cool, cool.
Little kerfuffles. The funny thing is, I feel like when we're out filming these vlog channel videos, we run into these issues. But it doesn't happen every other time we go out, not with filming.
Yeah, that's what I was telling them. I was like, literally, this is like the second time it's happened
Ever.
like, and both times have been caught on camera, of course.
Yeah. So, to those of you watching who were like, oh man, it must be so inconvenient to go to China because of all the payment, it's not true. Traveling in China is hands down the most convenient place we've ever been, with the exception of the language barrier. The language barrier does make it difficult if you're not a patient person or if you're not good at communicating with translators or willing to communicate with a translator. But as far as paying for things, buying things, ordering things, booking tickets, metro, public transportation, taxis, rideshare services, food ordering even, everything is just seamless and streamlined into these two apps, and it's really, really, really handy. You just happened to see the two times that we've been in situations, so.
Yeah. All right, let's go wander.
Yeah, let's go up this way. We'll just kind of do the long way back to our hotel before we have to go out to eat.
Okay, sounds good.
Right.
I hear that organs are popular here in Chongqing. Mike tried brain when he was in Chengdu, but we're a little wary of the organ meat, just because like it's not something we typically like the texture of. But that being said, I'm open to trying it, so we'll see. I've heard that like beef aorta is a thing. I think like gooseneck maybe. See how that goes.
I think the issue for us with doing hot pot is that the portions that come out.
Yeah.
Right? We don't like to waste food. So if we order something, if we're doing chan-chan and we can get a stick of it to try it, totally fine. But if we have to order a plate of it that comes out prepared or sliced and we don't like it or we can't finish it or whatever it is, and we wasted that food, and that doesn't feel good.
No.
It's not about the money, it's not about the tasting it or the fear. So if we were, say, out with a group of friends trying hot pot and they were to order it, we would be way more interested in trying it because we know that someone would eat it. It would get eaten. We wouldn't be wasting food or throwing away food. It's just not our vibe. That's, I think, the thing for me. That's why I was willing to try the brain, because some guy was like, hey, I'm gonna buy it and you're gonna try it and I'll have the rest of it. And I felt great about that because I knew that I could try a little bit, move on, and that he would handle the food from there, you know? Same thing with like the stinky tofu. It's not that I'm not willing to try stinky tofu, but everywhere you go, you get like 3 kilograms of it, it seems. And it's like, I'm gonna try a bite or two, and if I love it, great. But if I don't, I'm gonna feel awful throwing that food away.
Yeah.
We're apparently at the Chongqing Green Finance Avenue, which is right here. That's like an international fashion center.
I wonder if that's one of the well-known overlook thingies.
Oh, like the sky deck things, like this thing up here?
Yeah, because like I've seen pictures, one of them's like painted red and it just looks really cool and pretty, especially against the like gray. But I don't know if that's it or not.
There's tea.
Do you want to split a tea or an ice cream?
Yes.
Okay. This one?
Sure.
Okay.
We're here.
Or we can keep walking, I don't care.
I mean, it doesn't matter to me. I think we should walk up this way and then loop back around and go back down. So if you want to stop here, we can. If you want to go up here, we can. This looks delicious. I love the lemon.
I think that looks good. Do you want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. 你好.谢谢. Oh, do you need this or no?
No.
No, okay. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks. Oh, it's so cute. Everything's so cute in China. Bloop. And like well made. Like look at this. Look at that. Just like thoughtful placement. So I think I was expecting that this was going to be lemonade, but I actually think it's like lime tea, which sounds delicious. You want to try it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't trip.
That is delicious. It's somewhere in between the two.
Is it?
It's very citrusy, very light on the tea flavor.
Really?
Yeah. Very delicious though.
Oh, yeah, Yeah, it's good. It is. It's very light. It's exactly what you said. Very citrusy, very light on the tea flavor. Good though.
Whoa! Look at that temple. We're surrounded by like all these skyscrapers. That's cool.
So we're at Minzu Road, which I don't know what that is, but it looks really nice. And we're going up this like cool outdoor escalator to get like across the road because we're gonna go back to our apartment. We've actually got to start getting ready for our hot pot dinner, which I'm so excited about.
Yeah, hot pot date night.
Yeah.
Ooh, those strawberries look really good.
Those are so cute.
Little footies. I wish I had feet that small so I could wear those cute little shoes. I walked around this place once. We got a chagi tea the other day for the first time, and that was really good. Mine was much better than Ashley's was.
I liked mine.
Did you?
Yeah, I thought it was really good.
I thought yours was interesting. I thought mine was delicious. But look at this temple.
Miracle Street, what is it?
I don't know. But you can go up here.
Wow, that mural is so pretty.
It is a beautiful mural. All right, let this Volkswagen go.
Wow, that's pretty.
Yeah, the street art in China is really cool.
It looks like that's like a rainbow city.
Maybe this is what Chongqing's future city plans are going to be like.
That is beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh wow, and it's like 3D too. Look at that. That's like, is it or am I crazy?
I think it sticks out a little
Oh
bit.
yeah.
It has like a little bit of texture. Oh, wow.
I was not expecting any of this.
Yeah, me either. I thought it was maybe just like this temple here.
Wow.
Look at this though.
Oh, I wonder if you have to buy tickets. Maybe just to go in there. It looks like you can just walk here for free.
Okay. It is beautiful.
Yeah, holy cow.
Little Tankulu action.
Always. Oh, I want a little stamp.
You want a stamp?
Yeah, they're so cool.
Cool little trinkets and bracelets and souvenirs. Wow. Yeah, just like, and the way the light is hitting this temple right now through the buildings is just absolutely incredible. I bet it's beautiful before the leaves fall off the trees.
Look at this pro gimbal.
I know, he's way more set up than us. This guy's got the
Got
super
the
pro
setup.
rig.
I like this saying. It says, everything goes well, may all taboos be shattered. Oh, look at him. Oh, he's cold. Little shivers. Hi,
Ni hao.
baby. Bread.
Pancakes.
I love bread. And matcha.
I do not like matcha.
You do not like matcha. You sure you don't want matcha ice cream?
100%.
What other flavors do they have? They've got chocolate,
I'll take chocolate or peach.
mango,
Is
strawberry,
that mango? Oh yeah.
and matcha.
I would be fine with any of those except for that.
It's funny. So it's matcha, chocolate, mango, a mao.
Amois?
Amois?
Oh, and vanilla.
Oh, and vanilla.
Vanilla.
So strawberry is the only like interesting sounding one. Weird. Should I do it?
What? No.
What do you? I think you're supposed to.
Are you?
I mean, I think it's a counter. I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
What did I just do?
You just made it 25663 instead of 25662.
I think that's like how many people go through it. You should do it too.
You should do it too.
There you go. You
I'm
can tell
one.
who the rule breaker is in this relationship and who's like the no.
I like following the rules because then I just know that I'm within the lanes.
Yeah, you like staying in your lane. I like kicking them over.
Yeah, that is true. I feel like I broke enough rules when I was younger, and I was fortunate enough to get away with most of it. And so why push my luck now? I just hang back and do my thing. As long as no one bothers me, I'm good.
It's so pretty how the light's hitting all the buildings.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Like the
Oh, yeah.
ivy in that building. That's so pretty. China's so cool.
It sure is.
I love the mix of like new and old. Oh, it's abandoned. Wow.
Is it? Oh yeah.
Yeah, like super abandoned.
I really love the mix of industrial and green spaces. That's my favorite thing that we've encountered in China. I feel like I've said that 100 times.
Yeah, just like all these old buildings are so crazy.
Yeah.
We've been there.
We sure have. We have been to the Great Wall.
Maybe not that section, I don't know. Oh, this is cool. It's like a little city map or neighborhood map, I guess. We're here. There's Miracle. This is Miracle Street, I think.
Yeah.
We just
And
walked
then-
all around and now we're here.
And we basically need to get down here.
Yeah. Correct. Do you want some more tea?
Yeah. So far, our first impressions of Chongqing are that it feels different than the other two cities we've been to, Chengdu and Beijing. And we're not quite sure what it is about Chongqing that feels different. It feels more like what we would imagine New York City to feel like in our minds, like a little bit more hustle bustle, like a little more
Gritty.
urban and gritty and industrialized.
We've never been to New York, so like we
Yeah.
don't have anything to compare it to, but what we imagine, this feels closer to it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's a perfect example. But it does, it's got this energy to it. Like we were walking out the other day trying to get some coffee and some food, and there's just so many people buying things from like the warehouses and the wholesalers, and just so much commerce happening. And it's just really, really unique. Whereas it felt like Chengdu was very peaceful and lots of people drinking tea and playing mahjong and chess and cards. Here it's like, you got stuff to do. There's people loading things. There's people driving around on little electric flatbeds, bringing goods to and from warehouses, up and down elevators. Like the hamstrings and like quad muscles on the people that live here must be insane, because we see so many people having to like carry giant packages on their back up and down these hills with no assistance. And it's just really cool to be in this multi-layered city surrounded by skyscrapers of all different tiers, and then you get little peeks through the buildings and you see mountains off in the distance. Like, it's just really cool. And then have the convergence of two major rivers. You're like a city that's surrounded by natural beauty as well, which is just not just parks. It transcends parks and green spaces. It's, I don't know, it's just kind of cool.
Back where we started.
Back where we started.
All right.
Yeah. Let's go this way and make our way home. Our battery on this thing is almost dead. It lasts surprisingly long, but it is almost dead now. Ooh, green man.
The bridge is gonna look pretty right now.
Because it's
I
golden
think so,
hour.
yeah. It's so strange to me that golden hour is like at 3 o'clock.
Yeah, it's just about
Almost 4.
Well, so it's like golden hour is just before the sun goes down, but you have to consider the objects that are blocking the sun that goes down.
True, yeah.
You know, so it's like if the sun goes down over the horizon at 6, golden hour is like 45 minutes before usually, if there's no other things blocking you. But when you've got buildings and trees and mountains and all kinds of other obstacles in your way, golden hour is kind of relative. I'm getting a migraine all of a sudden, and I don't know why. I don't often get migraines or headaches or anything like that.
Hope it goes away.
Same. It is annoying.
We got a bunch of hot pot to eat.
Yeah. Maybe I'm just in pain because I'm not having hot pot right now. Yeah, I feel awful.
Well, you can probably lay down for like an hour.
Maybe like
Ish.
a little bit, yeah.
Oh,
wow.
Isn't that pretty?
It is beautiful. Look at this. Yeah, 70 seconds to wait, but
Oh, we don't have to cross it, do we?
yeah.
Oh, to get to our hotel?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Plus, we want to see that bridge. And we're walking. We just have to wait for like a minute and a half, and then you only get a quarter of a minute to walk.
Yeah, it's like, and you're done.
And you're done.
Oh wow, look, there's another view of the
Oh yeah.
of Raffles.
You just see that place from
It
everywhere.
is everywhere.
It is iconic. Raffles City.
That bridge is beautiful. I figure we could go to the hotel, show them what it looks like.
Oh yeah.
It says birthplace of hot pot.
What?
That's cool. Like specifically that place? Like how do we go there?
Yeah, how do we go to the birthplace of hot pot? Or is that just all of this?
I don't know. Huh. I want to go to the birthplace of hot pot.
Yeah, I thought you were taking me to a cool hot pot experience tonight.
Well, I am, but not the birthplace, I guess.
What? You're not taking me to the first hot pot restaurant ever?
I'm not. Hopefully it'll still be cool though. This is that cool like 19-turn thingy, and I think it lights up at night and it's supposed to look super cool, but it doesn't look like there's any lights on it. We should come here at night and see, because like I remember seeing pictures of it. It looked epic.
Okay. I'm sure the lights would be like under it.
Yeah, maybe.
Huh.
It is busy.
Yeah. So this is that wholesale shopping district we were talking about. Like, you can come and get sweaters for 50 RMB. You can get jackets for 99, 2 for 150.
That says Diamond Fry Confidence.
I think it may be meant to say fire, but
Yeah.
yeah, like that's one thing. Like a lot of the English words on these like pieces of clothing don't make a whole lot of sense, but they feel so well made that it really doesn't matter. And it's kind of funny. I think it would be hilarious to have something that had like a funny misspelling. But yeah, it's crazy. There's so much happening here. There's so many people.
I know where to come for my bedding.
Yeah, right?
Our hotel is like in a, not like a would you say it's in a warehouse?
It's like a wholesale area, but they've got
Wholesale,
like
yeah.
bedding shops too.
Exactly, that's what I meant. So I was gonna say like our hotel is in like a bedding warehouse or something, like wholesale place. It looks like you can go and like buy stuff, kind of like this, but like in a building. As opposed to those that aren't in buildings. I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, there's lots and lots of bedding there, and it all looks really nice and pretty well made too. So if I ever come back to Chongqing and I start a hotel or something, I know where to source all of my bedding wares.
And like pillows, you got everything.
Except for silk pillowcases. That's one thing I haven't been able to find. Everything else, super available. Silk pillowcases, not at all.
Yeah, I've been looking on my little outings. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see my little outings as like little adventures on this channel. Because I definitely go out and do more exploring than Ashley does. And I could bring the camera along for my little walkabouts, but only if it's not gonna bore anybody, because she's not in it. She's the real talent here behind Mike and Ashley. I'm just a goofball with the camera. Oh yeah, this migraine is killing me.
Aw, I'm sorry, little bug.
It's all good. I don't know where it came from. Like I said, it never happens.
Yeah.
Sometimes if I'm staring at the computer too long, like because I'm doing editing or working, or if I'm working like long hours trying to get videos out, but never just randomly. Maybe I need some sugar.
That looks amazing. Do you want to buy it for after dinner maybe?
Yeah, we put it in the fridge.
Yeah, you want to?
Yeah.
That looks so good. Yeah, look at these. That's the one we're gonna get. That looks so good.
Ooh.
Do you see something else you want?
Higa? Shit.
Oh, I'm so excited.
And
What else are you getting? Donuts?
Higa?
Oh, an egg tart.
Yeah,
No.
I need something for now. I think I might need sugar.
Aw. You just ate. You shouldn't have low blood sugar. Okay, I heard.
It's 5 and what's that?
16, I think.
5 and 16. It looks like 16.8.
Oh, yeah, 16.8.
And 5. So that's 21.8.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
谢谢.
谢谢. I'm excited. Oh, they've got rice dumplings. That sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Never had that before. Oh, they've got soybean milk. That stuff's so good. I love
Yeah.
soybean milk.
Soybean milk is really good.
And gummies. They've got everything. DHA gummies.
Got little delicious looking cookie things.
Oh yeah.
New Year cookie.
Yeah, they've got vitamins even. Vitamin C, we need that.
We do need vitamin C.
It's only a little over $1 too. 谢谢. Yay!
Yeah. Like $3 for that strawberry thing and an egg tart.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. We are almost home.
Almost home. I wonder if our battery's gonna make it.
We'll see.
Was it fully charged when we left? It couldn't have been, right?
Yeah, we've left it running a lot. It's filled up quite a bit of SD card.
Okay.
And we haven't, normally we plug like the extra battery into it.
That's true,
And I just don't want to charge both of those things before hotspot. This thing's great because it'll charge from 0% to 80% in 15 minutes.
Oh,
And
wow.
it does like a fast charging thing so that if you are running out of battery, you can get that much back. But then so that it prevents the battery from like fatiguing, it'll take the last 20% and take another like 15 minutes. So it's like, I think it's like full stop in like 30, 35 minutes.
That's good.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. And we have like a spare battery and we have all of that other stuff, but it's nice to have that when we're out filming. And since we're taking a small break anyways, figure we'll just keep it all rolling.
Yeah.
Gotta charge the microphones too.
Oh, yeah. So what is this iMix? Do you know?
That's the place I was telling you about that was like a massive department store. So imagine each of the little clothing vendors, but in this like multi-tiered level shop. You can go find anything clothing-wise you want there, except for size 46, 47 shoes. But lots of cool sweaters, jackets, jeans, sweatpants, women's clothes, men's clothes, everything.
That's cool.
Yeah. We'll go right. Watch your step.
Thank you. Yeah, so this is the road that our hotel is on, and it's really cool. You can get a nice view of the river, although our room doesn't have a great view, unfortunately.
No, it has a view that looks like these buildings.
Yeah, these guys are pros.
Yeah. See what I mean? Like there's always someone carrying stuff.
Yeah, they're always
Elevators.
unloading up and down, up and down, up and down. They get so much credit. Okay, so this is our building. Let me not get run over. Yeah, we just go up these stairs here.
And we are on the 5th level.
Yep, we're on the 5th level. It's called MCSRH. How you feeling? Any better?
No, worse.
Worse? I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's no fun.
This is our hotel room. Well, not room. This is our hotel. And I've only got 2 battery remaining, so let me get you to our room real fast. Meow. This is our room number, but we won't be here by the time you see it. Did they really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
I mean, we have waters. We didn't have waters before.
Oh, how cool. That's awesome. All right, well, do a quick room tour because we are about to die here. But yeah, here's our shower. Got some fresh towels. We've got this cool toilet that I don't know what the blue light does. I think it disinfects, but I'm not really sure. We have been here a couple of days, so it's not like a brand new room tour or anything, but they were kind enough to come in and refresh our linens and that sort of thing. And then, yeah, it's much bigger than our place in Beijing, which is nice.
And bigger than our place in Chengdu.
Yes. Oh, that's right. The place in Chengdu was tiny.
Yeah.
Let me make you a little bit brighter. Ooh, I'm a 1%. But yeah. Oh, you got your Thai stick. Pretty nice, though. I like it. It's got all the cool lighting features. We've got robes over here. Got a full-length mirror back there, which is amazing. And then, yeah.
New suitcases.
Yes, our new level 8 suitcases, which we will feature in an upcoming video. We haven't actually used them yet, so we don't know how they are, but I'm very, very excited to. Oh, you want to show off your bag?
Yeah, this is my backpack.
Better do it quick.
Oh, I mean, that was it. That was all I was going to show you.
It's pretty cool, though.
Yeah, I'll put this in an upcoming video, too.
Okay.
When I've got it all kitted out with all the things. That little case comes inside of the bag, so that's what I've been carrying around today.
Oh, yeah, this case right here. All right, say your goodbyes before we die.
All right, well, thanks for watching this video. Do all the things. Like, subscribe, leave us a hello down in the comments below. I'm going to take a nap, and we'll see you next week or next time we post with a cool hot pot video, which I have no idea what it is yet.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.